Meditation is visit with God. If you want to visit Jesus, just meditate in his word. You will soon see him. You will visit him. Come on, brother, come here. Stand here. Come. I want to demonstrate something. Stand here. Come. Stand here. You see, this lady is very close to this man. Take, for example, if this man is Jesus, is close to him, and my brother is a bit farther than this woman. If you want to go to Jesus, you get there before this man. So if we start meditation now, it depends on the distance you are to Jesus. Distance you are to Jesus. Meditation is a visit with who? With God. You want to go and visit him. If the sister started meditate on God's word, and this man started also meditate on God's word, this woman will get to Jesus before this man. So therefore, this is just, it's a visit with him. You want to go and visit him, okay, the start visit you want to visit is not running. You cannot run to Jesus. You cannot cry to Jesus. Crying cannot take you to Jesus. Dancing cannot take you to Jesus. Running cannot take you to Jesus. Walking cannot take you to Jesus. Eloquent speech cannot take you there. If you memorize the Bible, cannot take you to Jesus. The only thing taking you there, when you begin to meditate on God's word and turn it over and over and over again in your heart. Meditation is of man's heart. Man's heart means man's spirit. And like I have said, Bible faith is of man's heart. I mean man's spirit. And someone can also be here. So if this woman now called Jesus, he will likely hear before this man. You know, I told you that faith is heavenly currency that purchases heavenly resources. What are we purchasing? Salvation, healing, blessing, prosperity. They are heavenly resources. The amount of faith you have is amount of heavenly resources. This is having, seems to have more than this man. This woman is having heavenly currency than this man. If he just said Jesus, he would likely cash. And this man will say Jesus 20 times before he catch what this woman will catch once. You may be seated. Thank you. Faith is an object that grows and develops in our heart or man's spirit. Object that grows, develop within our heart or within our spirit. Heart means spirit, as you know. Spirit of man means heart. So what I'm doing here now, by the time I reach there, I say, Jesus, and the man began to walk. That does not mean you don't have faith. Maybe you likely, you are farther, a bit farther. Maybe I'm a bit closer than you. That is why I say, Jesus, and it turns out, and you think you cannot do the same, you can do. But you're a bit farther. You just need to begin to meditate on God's word and turn it over and over and over again. You may overtake me. No one is born without that seed, S-E-E-D, seed is there, but maybe it's dormant. It's just like a man, you say, I'm poor. Because you don't have money in the pocket, you say you are poor. No. A man that is poor is not a man that does not have money in the pocket. It's a man without vision. It is when our vision is closed, when it comes to issue of blessing, you don't have vision for that, you are poor. So in the same way, people say, I don't have faith. Who told you don't have faith? It's dormant, you have them. Faith activates prayer. Write it down. You know, you talk about activation. Faith activates prayer. 90% of my teaching is about faith, 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 faith. Because that is the only thing that pleases God. You don't need to go to heaven to see Jesus. Religious people believe they must go to heaven to see God. But in our case, Jesus came to restore the fellowship and relationship between God and man. We are coming from religious angle, all of us, and we refuse to leave this idea of religiosism, idea of this is how it should be. These are the idea we still carry on to Christianity. There's a difference between religion and Christianity. That is why we receive so much attack today. Anything close to Jesus receive attack. If you are not close to Jesus, you don't have problem. But you are very close, so you try to be close to him, you are in trouble. In the hands of Satan. That is why there's so much attack today on Christianity. Attack today on Christianity is like Christianity, a lot of attack everywhere. And to that, Christianity, they are not united. So who is the Christian? Christian is unity. Christian is not disunity. Christianity is unity. Tell your neighbor. Christianity is unity. That is how we know Christian. You can see them. They unite by love. They greet by love. Their love sees beyond hatred. Their love sees beyond attack. When you attack me, the love in me see beyond that. So that is it. Their love sees beyond. But religious love do not see beyond attack. When you attack them, they attack you back. It is what you do to them, they do to you. But in our case, when you do evil to us, we do good to you. That is the Christianity Jesus left behind. Love your neighbor as yourself. Your neighbor can be your enemy. Those who do not share the same faith with you, love them all. This is what Jesus said. This is the teaching of Jesus. What are we doing now? Love your neighbor as yourself. Your neighbor can be your enemy, can be those who do not share the same faith with you. Love them first. Don't say because he's not a Christian and say, no, I don't want to see you. You don't want to have anything to do with him. No. Love sees beyond. It is when I love you, you can know who I am and whom I'm serving, the God I'm serving. I can only win your soul when you are close to me, when I'm close to you, not at a distance. You will see that you must stop thinking about where you have been and begin to think about where you are going now.